What am I doing back here? Why am I back here? I was on the moon, for Pete's sake. Slate? Hey, you ready to get this thing off the ground? Ship's all fueled and ready to... The ship is on the moon. Well, how can the ship be here if it's on the... Did I just die? Whoa, bad dream or something? You still look half asleep, but that's native on being deceased. Well, yeah. I know it's tradition to sleep out under the stars the night before lunch, but if you ask me, it makes you all a bit jumpy. I am really confused right now. I know the launch codes, but I was in the middle of reading something about the eye of the universe, and I'm going to go somewhere where I can get a good view of the launch tower. I think there was something in another direction here. Actually, come to think of it, since I already have the launch codes, I'm going to punch him in. But it's here. The ship was on the moon, and so was I. And now we're back to where we started? Now I'm really confused. As far as Slate's concerned, it seems as though did it really not go up this way? That's not very convenient. Come to think of it, I was wearing my spacesuit at the time, and I don't think I'm wearing it now, otherwise I'd be able to use thrust or something to get my way up here. I already know everybody here. Head over to the observatories. I want to know if anybody saw anything weird up there. I wasn't even finished reading. There was still one more passage that I hadn't translated yet. The observatory is this way. And there's the statue. Whoa, wait a minute. Whoa, hold it. Its eyes are open, and it's facing forward again, as opposed to off to the side. You know anything about this? Hey, look at this. The statue opened its eyes. Bet you wish you'd seen that happen, huh? Me too. I'm not even a little close to understanding what's going on with the statue. Was there something you needed? Well, I think you knew about the other travelers. Like, one of them was on Brittle Hollow, on Giant's Deep, on that other one. There's always one, Dark Bramble, yeah. But maybe he has some more insight into them. Well, let's see. Chert is on the Hourglass Twins, Ribic is on Brittle Hollow, and Gabber is on Giant's Deep. And there's Feldspar, obviously, but of course we don't know where they are, or if they're even still alive. Feldspar has been lost for a very long time, I'm afraid. Was there something else you needed? Well, tell me more about Feldspar. Feldspar was one of the 4 founding members of Outer Wilds, along with our flight coach Gosan, Slate the engineer, and me. As ground control and later the museum curator, I didn't work with Feldspar as closely as Slate and Gosan did. I can tell you Feldspar was absolutely fearless, though. Nothing scared them. Test piloted everything Slate ever built. It's a wonder Feldspar lived to see space, frankly, but they did. Flew all sorts of dangerous stunts and explored everything they could find. And then one day, they just didn't come back. We don't know what happened, or where Feldspar went, or even whether they're still alive. It's been a long time since they left. Was there something else you needed? No, thanks. I've exhausted your dialogue tree there. Take care. And Hal, what about you? Hey, I was just about to come find you. Look, you gotta see this. The Nomai statue's eyes are open. They used to be closed. Probably should have started with that. And now they're opened. We're not sure why they opened, since no one actually saw it happen, but this is huge news. Should someone tell Gabriel or maybe Rebek? Oh, stars, this is so exciting. It's making my stomach hurt. Well, that's funny. Last time I was here, they were closed. Then I told Hal that they opened, and Hal thought I was nuts. What else can I say here? I was in the middle of translating some old stuff on the moon. And I was right in the middle of the Eye of the Universe. Well, here's what I'll do. I'll go back to the moon and see if I can finish what I started up there. It seems to me as though, well, nobody remembers me taking off. And the ship's back where it was before. Actually, come to think of it, I just thought of something. The ship's log, what does it say? Okay, so it shows you where you've landed. There's rumor mode, and there's the entries. Let's see, the entries. The village. The one and only Harthian village is the main source of explosions on this planet. The Nomai statue in the observatory opened its eyes and looked at me. I saw strange glowing lights, and my own memories flash before my eyes. 0G Cave, a cave at the very center of Timber Hearth used by Outer Wilds Ventures to train new astronauts. I successfully repaired another satellite for Gosan. And Esco's signal scope log reports harmonica music coming from somewhere on Timber Hearth. They claim it sounds just like Feldspar's harmonica, but Feldspar disappeared in space ages ago. Can I find it in rumor mode? Or in map mode? Wait, oh, I can do this. So I did pick it up from the Lunar Lookout. Okay. Well, whatever, back to this map. Oh, I can pick stuff here. I've got Timber Hearth selected, Brittle Hollow selected, the Adelrock, Heller's Lantern, all the way to the Interloper. Oh, and the twins, Ember and Ash Twin. I don't know which one has an Explorer on them, but let me just view the entries. The Eye Signal Locator. Just there's more to explore there. Well, yeah, I was in the middle of doing that. A Nomai device created to pinpoint the sources of distant signals. The Nomai were disappointed by their failure to detect a signal from something called the Eye of the Universe. I'm not finished with it yet. Esco's growing a crop of trees at their camp. They seem to be doing okay, but they've probably been alone on the moon for too long. And there's a Lunar Lookout, a lookout platform with a spectacular view of the solar system. Esco uses their signal scope here to keep tabs on the other travelers. So that's all I've been to. I'm gonna go back to Adelrock, back to the South Pole. Switch to, yeah, make sure I'm far. Oh, wait, there's this indicator, and it shows you how far up you are in space, and what's this over here? Wait a second, the color of the sun really is a bit different. Or maybe that's just, there's Rock. Okay. Yeah, it's very close to here. So I'll just go down, drop my velocity just a little bit. Charming, I'm inside this crater again. Take off out of there. Am I in the crater again? Nope, there we go. Alright. I don't really care where I am right now. I can always get to the South Pole by walking. Let me just put on my space suit. Yeah, main shame if I forgot that. Asphyxiated out here. Well, I've landed in a crater anyway. Okay, back to the south. Wait a second. Is this the South Pole? Or the... Yeah, here we go. So this thing was some kind of an observatory. Wait a second. The sun really is a lighter color than it was like earlier. It's a sort of an orange now, but then it became... It's like it went through all the phases of stellar evolution. Then all of a sudden I was back here. Okay, so let me just translate some of this, which is still untranslated since I was... Okay, so the eye signal, we've been over this. Let me just scratch all this off. I was reading about the eye of the universe. It saddens me to posit this, my friends, but I believe this locator cannot detect the eye signal. We would need to build up a more sensitive device if we wanted to locate the eye of the universe. Then we will build it. Don't lose hope, Cassava. Our search for the eye is what brought our clan to this place. We won't give up so easily. And that's the symbol for it. Come to think of it, it was on that Rosetta Stone in the museum. Got a scroll to pick up. And plug into here. So that's how that works. Alright. Where should this new, more sophisticated locator be built? It may need to be larger than this eye signal locator is. Well, Amona and those of us originally stranded on Ember Twin built a quantum moon locator there, but the heat of the sun made its construction challenging. I wouldn't recommend building on that planet. Oh, you mean on Ember Twin? Yeah. The southern glacier on Brittle Hollow has ample available space. I could construct a new building to house this proposed locator. Yes, let's build there. I imagine our young friend Kokonoi would enjoy that immensely. He's always held a great interest in the eye, especially for a child born so long after the crash. What crash? I'll begin construction on Brittle Hollow's South Pole immediately then. I smell a new destination. Okay, and there's a recording here. What's it say? Okay, wow, I've seen this ruin in other travelers' pictures, but seeing it for myself, it's really old, isn't it? But wow, this is the coolest day of my life. Okay, time for some official notes. So this is some kind of know my locator. It can point out the different planets, which is incredibly cool, by the way. but from what little I can understand of the writing here, I think it was built to try to find something specific. I'm not sure. I was also able to translate something about the South Pole of Brittle Hollow, so I'll fly there if I can learn more. Yep, just gonna get back on the old ship and take off. Totally safe, mostly safe. Stars above. Well, that's interesting. I think I know what they saw, too. So there doesn't appear to be anything more to this. Let me see. Sorry, it may be bad for the eyes to look into the sun, but I suppose sometimes it's bad for the psyche, too. Now, what exactly is this thing? Tell you what. What's this? Photo mode? Launch mode? Oh, photo mode. Wait a second. Okay, maybe I can launch it. Nothing but these rocks. Well, there is a sort of a spiral path down here. I'll wait until my fuel hits 30, maybe 25. What exactly are these things? They don't look like ordinary rocks. Let me just get right up close to this one. I'm gonna use a signal scope on it. Nah, that's just for Outer Wilds Ventures stuff. Wait a second, there's more than just rocks here. Somebody was trying to mine these, and there's another recorder. Oh, I can refuel my jetpack if I need to. And a recording here, let me play it. Chert's research notes property of Chert. This is an old crater. The neat thing here is that the composition of the samples I took from the impact site matches the composition of the ice on the outskirts of Dark Bramble. I'd posit the Adel Rock was hit with a piece of the planet that used to be where Dark Bramble now lies. To follow up on, maybe there are more fragments of the old planet Dark Bramble destroyed on other astral bodies in the solar system. Well, Dark Bramble did look a little fragmented. Okay, so this crater may or may not be made out of bits and pieces of Dark Bramble, which was the planet that looked kind of, I don't know, fragmented? Something along those lines? Come on, it's moon gravity. It's not even that... Ah, whatever. I better start back to my ship, or at least get back to the South Pole and refill my oxygen. Alright, so the ship is... Wait. Well, at least I landed somewhere. That was really starting to worry me there. Alright, where's the ship then? Oh yeah, it's this way. I can always find it if I look on the... I just gotta follow this arrow. Okay, good to be back. I suppose my next destination should be Brittle Hollow somewhere, but wait a tick, what's this here? There's rumors. I didn't know that. Alright. Rebek headed to Brittle Hollow to investigate something the Nomai were doing at the South Pole. And then, how do I switch to, here we go. The Nomai decided to build a larger, more sophisticated eye signal locator on Brittle Hollow's South Pole. So, I guess all roads lead there. Let me see, are there any new entries for the Adelrock? Well, I'm finished with the eye signal locator. The Nomai were disappointed by their failure to detect a signal from something called the Eye of the Universe. And these other two we've read. Are there any rumors about... no. Okay, fine. Well, that's our next destination there. Brittle Hollow. Yeah, it's much easier to hit escape velocity. What is with the sun? There is something distinctly off about this. It was more of a yellow before, now it's a red. There's something deeply disturbing about this whole thing. Let me see if I can find... seem to better jet away from something before I crash into it. There's the Adelrock, but this... Well, is this I'm guessing this is Brittle Hollow. This is, I have no idea. I can't tell where this is. There doesn't seem to be a landing road for it. Well, I have no idea whether I'll end up crashing into it or not. So where is Brittle Hollow? No, that's Dark Bramble. I can't find Brittle Hollow, but since I'm close enough to Timber Hearth, I'll land there because there's something There's a couple of places I want to explore here. Okay, so I'm on Timberhearth now. And in a completely different place in it, too. However, I've already used my signal scope. There's an unknown signal. And it's only 250 or so. Yeah, it's a harmonica. I'll just keep following it. What in the name of sanity?